Jesus is Lord. And he was such a nice Jewish boy. Jesus changed my life. And he's still in the life-changing
Our lives
business.
were both in the tank, heading for disaster.
The rules have changed when we proclaim Messiah. Because real Jews don't believe in Jesus. Well, God says the opposite.
I am still Jewish. That a pair of Jews beats a royal flush. Shalom and welcome to CrossTalk. My name is Randy Weiss, and I have a message for you. Same message I bring all the time. You're going to think I'm a broken record, but I love this song. Jesus is Lord, and he was such a nice Jewish boy. You like that song? I love that song. Jesus is Lord. You know, I was ministering in a Messianic Jewish congregation one time, and the rabbi from the fellowship, he'd seen my television programs, and he took me to the side before the service began, and he said, "Brother Randy," I think he might have called me rabbi, actually. When you go to the bima, to the pulpit, bima is actually a table in a synagogue where you lay the Torah out and you unroll it. He said, when you go before the congregation, please don't say Jesus. Some Messianic congregation, forgive me for laughing, but to me it's funny. I know to some people it makes their blood boil, and some people don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm going to explain it so you can chuckle with me, or you're going to hate me anyway. That's okay. In some Messianic circles, it's inappropriate to say Jesus. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Jesus is Lord. That's my view. And anyways, I know I just made some people mad, and that wasn't nice. But so you understand, this rabbi says, don't say Jesus. And what he was indicating is, in these parts, we talk about Yeshua. And something else that I just said is probably going to be taken out of context. But in Jewish circles, in Messianic Jewish circles, Yeshua is the appropriate terminology for Jesus. That's the Hebrew name, and that's how Jesus would have been known. You know, if when it was lunchtime, Mary would have said, Yeshua, Yeshua, come for some chicken soup. Come on, mein Kinder. I can aggravate people without even trying, and I'm not trying. It's just a natural tendency. But anyhow, the rabbi says, don't say Jesus. And so I wanted to be respectful. And the theme song to our TV program at that time was a song I had written called Jesus is Lord. And that song had been translated into many languages around the world. There was even a version of my song, Jesus is Lord, recorded in a live concert by Johnny Cash. And I guess I felt pretty good about that song because it was a song that God gave me. And it was... So anyways, I knew I was in a little trouble because I had every intention of talking about Jesus. And I got up in front of the congregation and I said, I just want you to know that I don't want to offend anyone. I have been asked to not say Jesus. And so I'm not going to say Jesus is Lord. But I want you to know that when I came to faith in early 1973 and was called into the ministry, I met him as Jesus, and it was sometime later that I learned his Hebrew name was Yeshua, and I felt it would be disingenuous of me to present myself as someone who only speaks of Yeshua because I'm Jewish, when in fact I came to faith believing in him, thinking his name was Jesus. Jesus is Lord. I'm not at that fellowship at the moment. I'm on a platform, a program that the Lord has granted us where I can just say it again and again and again and again and again. Jesus is Lord! And he was such a nice Jewish boy. And he changed my life. And he's still in the life-changing business. And I've invited a Jewish friend to the program. And I'm going to introduce you to him. We're going to take a short break. And when we come back from that short break, you're going to hear cool stuff about this Jesus, or if you prefer, Yeshua. Jeffrey D. Miller.
Shalom.
Shalom, shalom. Can we still be friends, man?
Jesus.
Jesus.